This is Cedrick Harris coming to you live here from Ocala, Florida. I want to welcome you to the live Jeunesse overview Google Hangout. I'm going to be your host here this evening, and I want to welcome you. I know you could have been anywhere in the world, and you chose to spend the next 30 minutes here with us. So congratulations and welcome to the Google Hangout. Before we get started, I always like to do a quick test just to make sure that we're clear, just to make sure everyone can see me, and I'm getting ready to post up my screen. So if any of my leaders that are out there, if you could just give me a quick shout out and let me know that you can hear me and see me okay, we will start this Google Hangout. I always like to do that to make sure that everyone can see and hear. You gotta love technology these days. So any of my leaders out there, just let me know that we're good to go and we will start the Hangout. So bear with me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make sure that we are good. Awesome. Congrats to all of you. Feel free. We're going to get started here in about 2 minutes. So feel free to invite some other people to the actual Google Hangout, just in case you want to bring on a few more people. We'll get started here in about 2 minutes to make sure that everything is good. So congratulations and welcome to the Hangout. Alrighty, so let's rock and roll. Looks like we are good to go. So let me cue up our lovely PowerPoint and we shall begin. All righty, good to go. All right, I got a bunch of text messages coming in. We are good to go. Awesome, awesome. Okie dokie. So let me get into my lovely screen share and we shall begin. All righty, and we're going to throw on the PowerPoint. Fantabulous. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So again, my name is Cedrick Harris, Diamond Director, coming to you live here from Ocala, Florida. Welcome to the Jeunesse Google Live Hangout. Please feel free to grab your best beverage, sit still with a cup of coffee or maybe a and pay attention for the next 30 minutes. This information could truly change the way you do business. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I want to start off with a couple of questions for you, just so you can really think. You know, have you ever wondered what it would feel like to wake up at the first of the month and have your power bill, your mortgage payments, your kids' college tuition, the grocery bill, the water bill, all of your bills paid for at the first of the month, and you still had 29 days left to go? Have you ever wondered what that would feel like? Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to actually go to your boss's office after 5 years, 8 years, 10 years of service, 15 years of service, and say, you know what, it's been great, but today you are fired? Have you ever wondered what that would feel like? Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to have the alarm clock go off at 6:30, knowing that you have to be at work at 9 o'clock, and you just decide to put a hammer on it and say, I'm not getting out of bed? Now, why do I start off by asking you those questions? I start off by asking you those questions, ladies and gentlemen, because, you know, a lot of times we go through life and we work for someone else's dream and we totally forget about ours. We give someone else 40, 50, 60 hours of our life each and every week for their dream, but we don't give our own dream 5, 8, 10, 15, 20 hours a week. And I'm here to tell you that it doesn't matter if you're 20 years young, if you're 40 years young, if you're 60 years young, if you're 80 years young. It does not matter. You can live your dream if you choose to focus on it, ladies and gentlemen, because with my promise to you tonight is really simple. If you pay attention to this webinar, you pay attention to the person that introduced you to Jeunesse Global tonight, and you follow the path that we have created, that what I just stated to you might not be a promise. It might not be an accident. It might not be a wish. It might just happen. So who am I and why should you listen to me? Again, my name is Cedrick Harris. I've been lucky enough to be in the industry for about 17 years of network marketing. I've been lucky enough to be full-time since 2006, working on the internet as well. I got inducted into the Internet Marketing Hall of Fame. Really didn't mean anything. I didn't do an acceptance speech or anything like that. But, you know, people like myself, David Wood, Mike Dillard, Jake Kubisak, different people that have had an impact on the internet. You know, we got inducted into the Internet Marketing Hall of Fame. I've shared the stage with numerous speakers like Mark Victor Hansen, Jim Rome before he passed, Lord rest his soul, Jeffrey Combs, Jerry Clark, just to name a few. I'm the co-founder of a marketing system called I Am Too Sweet, One Up Marketing. I'm co-author of a top-selling book called Stepping Stones to Success. And our team takeover, is the fastest diamond team in the history of Jeunesse. And I can tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, after being inside of this industry for 17 years, full-time since 2006, I can tell you that network marketing equals freedom when you catch it at the right time. Network marketing equals freedom when you catch it at the right time. That could mean financial freedom. That could mean your time freedom. That could mean your health freedom. Network marketing equals freedom when you catch it at the right time. And one thing that I can tell you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is that Jeunesse Global is right place, right time. So who is Jeunesse Global? First of all, our company was launched back on September the 9th, 2009 at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9/9/09. When our company was launched, ladies and gentlemen, it was launched with 5 Asian leaders out of the California market. These 5 Asian leaders out of the California market took to marketplace 2 different product lines. We're going to talk about those lines tonight as well. The first product line being a product line called Luminous, which is based off of adult stem cell research, a product that there's 6 different lines all under one roof, and that we've done well over $500 million in sales of in the past 6 years alone. And then the second product was a product called Reserve, focused on our immune system, our antioxidants. Is our #1 international bestseller. Tastes like a grape elixir. Ladies and gentlemen, those 5 Asian leaders exploded through the Asian community here in the United States, did a little sprinkling in Canada, and ultimately ended up in Asia, all throughout Malaysia and Vietnam and Hong Kong and the Philippines and Japan and all these different provinces in Asia. Now, instead of Wendy and Randy, the founders of Jeunesse, trying to saturate the United States and Canada first, like most network marketing companies do that are based here in the States, and then go international, they decided to follow the leadership. And they decided to do so for 3 different reasons, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1, Wendy and Randy understood that everything in this world rises and falls on leadership. Period. End of story. Number 2, they understood that there are no part-time network marketers in Asia. They take it extremely seriously. Either you're full-time or not in the business. And number 3, they knew that Asia was a gateway to numerous other different countries. So they started focusing on that international base first, ladies and gentlemen. And over the past 6 years, I can tell you that that was the best thing that Wendy and Randy could have did. Because in year number 1, we did a little over 60+ million in revenue. Year number 2, we did $125+ million in revenue. Year number 3, we did well over $200 million in revenue. Year number 4, we did well over $257 million in revenue. And in year number 5, just last year, we closed out at $419 million in revenue. As a matter of fact, we're the #1 momentum growth company in all of network marketing right now as we speak. We're the youngest and fastest growing direct selling association company that's also a member of the Inc. 500. Just in the month of June alone, our company did well over $120 million in sales, and we're well over $700 million in sales for 2015 already. And the beautiful thing about this is that you might be listening to this webinar or checking out this video in Canada, or you might be looking at this Google Hangout in Miami, Florida, or you might be in Indonesia, or you might be in Taiwan, or you might be in Singapore, or Chile, or the Dominican Republic, or Kenya, or the Philippines, or Ecuador, or Japan, or Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing business in 121 plus different markets. 121 different markets, well over $100 million a month. And if you're checking out this Google Hangout in the comfort of your home in the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen, we're only doing a little over $15 million a month in the great United States of America. And that right there shows you how much upside potential that we have here within Jeunesse. You could be sitting in Miami, Florida, and enrolling a distributor in Mexico. You could be sitting in Mexico and enrolling a new customer in Malaysia. You can be sitting in Malaysia and enroll a new distributor in Israel. You can sit in Israel and enroll a new customer in Costa Rica. Everything's seamless. Products come out in their language, shipping in 30 plus different locations around the world, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you really truly build a strong residual income, through having an international and global platform. Now, when you look at the founders of Jeunesse, Wendy and Randy, what can I say about them? Extremely humble founders inside of the industry, have been in the industry for well over 2+ decades. Actually started off doing back offices, fulfillment, and commission runs for well over 17 other different network marketing companies. Learned the good, the bad, and the ugly about network marketing on the back end, and decided to launch inside of the network marketing space and do it the right way, ladies and gentlemen. And this is their second company on the Inc. 500. And one of the beautiful things about Wendy as well is that she was named the 2013 as well as 14 Woman of the Year for direct selling. She's one of the most influential women in all of the direct selling arena, ladies and gentlemen. And our company is well respected all over the world and around the industry. Now, our company also has our Chief Visionary Officer, Mr. Scott Lewis. I love Scott to death. I talk to him typically on a regular basis, on a daily basis. And, you know, a lot of people tend to ask sometimes, well, what happens if Wendy and Randy decide to ride off into the sunset? You know, they tried to retire 3 times, and they're the type of people that have to be working. But in case they ever decide to ride off into the sunset, I can tell you that the company is in good hands with Allstate, with Mr. Scott Lewis, who's been inside of this industry since he was 11 years young, and Jeunesse is a legacy play. Now we have a full-blown management team, well over 500 plus employees worldwide through 30 plus offices. You may have heard recently, we also purchased a company you may have heard of called Mona B as well. So we put all of their assets under our roof at the same time. We have a 120,000 plus square foot facility that's in the Lake Mary, Florida area, 15 minutes outside of Orlando, as well as we have a 40,000 square foot facility that's right in Altamont Springs, Florida, which is also about 15 minutes outside of Orlando, in conjunction with the 30 plus offices that we have worldwide. Now, here at Jeunesse, when most people look at our company, they actually think that we are a skincare company, and we're far from that. You see, Jeunesse means youth in French. We're all about redefining youth, both on the inside of your body as well as the outside of your body. So beginning with the outside of your body, that's where our Luminous line comes into play. 6 different product lines all under one roof. Whether it be our daily serum, whether it be our daily moisturizer, whether it be our full-blown body renewal product, our youth enhancement cleanser, our newly enhanced night cream, all of these products all under one roof, based on the 200 plus growth factors from adult stem cells, a full-blown scientific product that we're going to talk about here momentarily as well, that has been featured in numerous different magazines all over the world, and a product line that I can tell you since November the 14th, when we launched our team inside of Jeunesse, I have not put lotion nor soap on my face in the last 10.5 months, and it is a dramatic difference that I can tell you. And this product, well, $500 million plus in the past 5 years should say it all. The next product that you see on the top right-hand side of the screen is our Reserve product. Full-blown resveratrol product focused on your immune system and the antioxidants inside of your body. This is actually our #1 international bestseller. It's a liquid multivitamin. Take 1 to 2 of these a day and you'll see why it's our #1 international bestseller. Then we have our product line called Finity. This product is proven to scientifically extend your telomeres. Now you might be thinking, well, Cedrick, what in the world is a telomere? I didn't know what a telomere was before Jeunesse. I couldn't pronounce it, nor could I spell it. However, all of us, we have millions and millions and millions of telomeres attached to each portion of our DNA inside of our body. As we get older, our telomeres break off, kind of like the end of a shoelace. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our company, we have an exclusive to the ingredient TH65, which was found years and years ago from some scientists who actually won the Nobel Prize for figuring this out, of how to scientifically extend your telomeres. We have that ingredient inside of our product called Finity, ladies and gentlemen. Phenomenal product when it comes down to the cellular side of the world. But then maybe you or someone that you know, maybe you want to get your sexy back. Maybe you want to shave off a few pounds. Maybe you've got a 19 pack and you want to get a 6-pack. Maybe you're in a size 13 and you want to get down to a size 8. That's where our Zen body comes into play. 3 different product lines under that roof, whether it be our full-blown appetite suppressing product Zen Shake, which is comprised of the raspberry ketones, the green tea leaf extract, the African mango extract, as well as well trim. Whether it be our amino acid drink Zen Fit, which is the equivalent of 12 grams of protein. It comes in watermelon, it comes in fruit punch, tastes like your mother's Kool-Aid. Drink it before a meal or before a workout, helps to speed up your metabolism as well. Then we have Zen Pro, which is an all whey and pea protein shake. No soy, no sucralose, no artificial sweeteners, non-GMO and gluten-free, comes in vanilla and comes in chocolate. But maybe, just maybe, you might be interested in our AM/PM line, which was invented by Dr. Vincent Giampapa, one of the most well-renowned anti-aging specialists in the world. The AM line, which is centered around your focus and alertness throughout the day. And the PM line, which helps you sleep and helps to mellow you out. So many vitamins, so many minerals, so many nutrients, we had to add an additional label just to show you everything that's involved. However, maybe the person who introduced you to this Google Hangout tonight told you about the hottest product inside of network marketing. He told you about a product called Instantly Ageless, which is proven to get rid of bags, wrinkles, fine lines, and crow's feet in 2 minutes. Not 90 minutes, not 6 months, not apply the product at 4 o'clock and see a result at 4 o'clock in 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, a product that has turned our industry upside down, that has actually propelled the US market here with Jeunesse to go from $1 million plus a month just well over 10 months ago to now doing well over 15 million a month. Instantly Ageless. Now, I'm so excited about that product that I just got to spend a segment alone just on that. So we're going to come back to Instantly Ageless. So hold on to that thought. Now, let's tell you a little bit about Dr. Newman. Dr. Newman actually is the inventor of the Luminous line. And how we came across Dr. Nathan Newman, ladies and gentlemen, 5+ years ago, President Obama actually passed the adult stem cell research law. And when he passed this law, Randy, co-founder of Jeunesse, went on a search to find the best doctor that understood stem cell work, that understood stem cell technology and stem cell injections, because he had no cartilage in his left knee. It was rubbing bone on bone. So he came across Dr. Nathan Newman. They developed a relationship. He became his doctor. He started doing his work on his knee, and he started telling him about Luminous and what it actually did. Well, long story short, fast forward 6+ years later, this is our flagship product line based on the 200+ growth factors from adult stem cells, ladies and gentlemen, a product that is second to none, 6 different lines all under one roof, whether it be our night cream, our flagship, our daily serum, our cleanser, our body renewal product, our full-blown mask, or our daily moisturizer, featured in numerous different magazines. Maybe you are familiar with a handful of these magazines that you actually see here on your screen. But you know what's so cool about this particular product line? We did some clinicals on this product. And when we did the clinicals on these products, ladies and gentlemen, none of the people that went through this study knew that Jeunesse was a network marketing company. None of them knew that there was compensation attached to the product line if they chose to do so. Look at the results. 100% of the people that went through these clinical studies stated that they would share the product with their friends and or family. Now, when's the last time you got 100% of the people to agree on anything? 87% felt that their skin looked younger. 87% felt an improvement in their skin smoothness and luminosity. 74% felt an improvement in their skin's firmness. Now, right before you right now are some before and afters. On the left of your screen is a before, on the right of your screen is after. Now, this is after 30 days. Look under her eye and then look under her chin. See the difference? And then look at the right. Look at the glow in her skin. Is that amazing or what? Look at this one. See how her, look at the wrinkles under her eye. See the difference, ladies and gentlemen? Dramatic difference. Now look at this one. I love this picture. This picture looks as if she has on makeup, and she actually does not. She actually does not. Look at the glow in her skin. Look at that. Now, you know anybody with razor bumps? This is after 5 days. This is 5 days here, ladies and gentlemen. 5 days. Look at his skin. On the left, before, on the right, after. Well, we got a lot of more. We got a lot of more Balboa. We got a lot of more. Now look at this one. You know anybody with acne? Look at those phenomenal results there. Look at the left, then look at the right. You think this affected her self-esteem growing up? Dramatic results. Look at this one. Look at under her eye on the left and look at under her eye on the right. Look at the wrinkles there. Look at that. Look at the glow in her skin. This is 30 days, ladies and gentlemen, 30 days. Do you know anybody who has a face? You need some more proof? Look at this one. Dramatic. Dramatic, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that one. Look at that one. Now, this was a burn. This was actually our director of sales. This is her mother. Look at under her chin. Look how dramatic that is. Now look at this one. Look at Janet Jackson. No, well, not really, but it does look like her though, right? Control. When I first saw that, I'm like, look at Janet. But no, that's not Janet Jackson, for those of you that are wondering. But look at the difference in her skin. Is that dramatic or what? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. I need some feedback here. Yes, exactly right, Denise, right? Wow, you got that right, Camille. Think about, feel free to type into the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Look at these results. So I want you to think about this. Who do you know that has a face? Who do you know that has a face? I want you to think about the fact that when you woke up this morning and you brushed your teeth, that was your face that you looked at. That wasn't anyone else's face. And 5 years ago, your face didn't look this way it looked today. And 5 years from now, it's not going to look the way it looks today. Think about that. Now, that's one side of the spectrum with Jeunesse. Now we go on the inside of your body with the Zen Fit program, whether with the whole Zen body program. So whether it be our Zen Fit amino acid drink, whether it be our Zen Pro, our protein shake, whether it be our Zen Shape, our all natural appetite suppressant, all comprised of our full-blown Zen body program. So if you want to shave off a few pounds to get your sexy back, voila, Zen body is for you. Focused on those, on the immune system, your antioxidants, the full-blown reserve. Helping you from a cellular level and helping you extend your telomeres with our Affinity line. Then we've got that AM PM line, phenomenal focus, phenomenal alertness, helping mellow you out, helping you sleep while revitalizing your cells while you're sleeping. But this is the product, ladies and gentlemen, that got me a little hot and bothered. This is the product that made me say, okay, I think we can do this all over again. This is the product that made me say, finally, the average person can win because of the simplicity of the product. So let's talk about this for a second. Instantly Ageless, the only product in network marketing history that is proven to get rid of wrinkles, bags, fine lines, and crow's feet in 2 minutes. Not 20 minutes, not 90 days, not go to the doctor and get your blood type checked to see if the product is working. Apply the product at 4 o'clock and see a result at 4:02. Now, who do you know that has bags? You know anybody that might have bags? Who do you know that might have wrinkles? Who do you know that might have fine lines? Who do you know that might have crow's feet? And if you can't think of anyone, who do you know that might have a face? Ladies and gentlemen, when you see the results of this product, then you know why it hit the Rachel Ray show. Then you know why Inside Edition did a very own exclusive on it and went down in Times Square to apply the product and see the results that blew them away. Then you know why this product was named the MLM product of the year. You know why so many makeup artists and estheticians and beauticians and spa owners, and why we have so many customers from this product, because everyone that you know has a face, ladies and gentlemen. Now, just in case you have not seen the 2-minute video, you deserve to go check it out. If I try to play it right now, there's going to be a delay, so it's not going to come across very well. You deserve to see it at www.lookathereyes.com. That's just a 2-minute video. You can't sign up there or anything. It'll just show you the 2-minute video in case you haven't seen it. And that's again at www.lookathereyes.com. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, all of a sudden he got a little bit more excited when we started talking about this product. What's the big deal? Wrinkles, fine lines, bags, crow's feet. Let's see. What is the big deal? Some of you are sitting at home right now, about 500 feet away from your kitchen right now, and there's still 23 seconds left on your microwave right now because you couldn't wait 2 minutes for your lunch to get done at lunchtime today. Instant gratification. Everybody has to have everything right now. You know people who got their taxes done on February the 1st, on January the 29th. You know people that are anticipating for a tax refund right now, and it's September. Instant gratification. I'm not waiting for the government. I'm going to file a rapid refund. You know people that have gotten their taxes done at a car lot so they could use the down payment to buy that new hoopty. Instant gratification. You know people who started a gym membership on January the 1st of 2015 and stopped going on February the 1st, 2015 because they didn't see their muscles pop up fast enough. Instant gratification. So since you know this is the world that we live in, why not give people what they want? Just give them what they want, ladies and gentlemen. They want instant gratification. Let's give them instant gratification. We open the door with instantly ageless with the instant gratification. Then we take them to the store with the rest of the product line that I just showed you. Now, I want to show you really quickly some pictures. I want to show you some pictures here of some phenomenal before and after pictures. Okay. Now, hope everybody can see my screen. Let me know you can see my screen. Feel free to type in that you can still see my screen because I'm going to keep on rolling here. But ladies and gentlemen, these are some simple before and after pictures of reps and customers, and on my business partner Lisa Carter's Facebook page. And I can tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, there's no doctoring, no Photoshop, no nothing. These are just random pictures, and I'm pulling them out this way so you can really truly see this. Now, is it me or can you see the difference? Before, after, 2 minutes. Bags be gone. Next. Maybe you've seen this video rolling around. This is my man Jerome, before, after. Jerome's video has gotten more views than Justin Bieber's baby video because people have seen a wrinkle go away in 2 minutes right before their eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Before, after, 2 minutes. Look at my buddy Sandy Billick. I know she's actually on the webinar. I see you, Sandy. What's up, Rockstar? Left. Before, after. Bags. Poof. Gone. Look at this picture. Are you kidding me? Look at those dramatic results. Before, after, 2 minutes. You're right, Peter. You can see it, huh? That is dramatic. Oh, you need some more proof? Somebody asked me, Cedrick, does it work on African Americans? I don't know. Do they have a face? Before, after. Ding, ding, ding. There's your answer to your question. Have some fun in life, ladies and gentlemen. Stop taking everything so serious. Cedrick, does it work on men? Sure it does. Before, after. Instant results, 2 minutes. Who do you know that has a face? Before, after, ladies and gentlemen. Look at these results. Before, after. Look at those dramatic results. Again, 2 minutes. You need some more proof? Before, after. If you don't get it after this picture, I don't know what to tell you. I've got to stick a mirror under your nose just to make sure that you fog it up. Look at those dramatic results. You need some more proof? Before, below, after, above. Look how smooth her eyes are. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You still need some more? I can keep on going. Before on the left, after on the right, ladies and gentlemen. See, all people want in life, all people really truly want in life are results. People want results. And guess what? We live in this fast-paced, super duper crazy environment. We live in an environment that's so fast that over 60% of the guests right now want me to shut up and get to the point and tell them how much it costs to get in to become a rep, or how much of the products to get to become a customer. That's not me saying it, that's psychology. Okay? We live in this instant gratification society, ladies and gentlemen. Give people what they want. Look at these results. And then people wonder why I get excited. Are you kidding me? How could you not get excited? How could you not get excited when you have products that are doing something like this? Ladies and gentlemen, wiping off 10 years off of someone's face in 2 minutes is nothing to sneeze about. There's 3 guarantees that I know of in life. And I only know of 3 guarantees. Number 1, at some point, we're all going to die. None of us are immortal. Sorry to hurt your feelings if you think that you are. Number 2, we're all going to pay taxes. Don't try to avoid it. If you don't believe me, feel free to ask Wesley Snipes. Don't play the game. Uncle is going to get his. And number 3, we're all going to grow older. And we live in the most vain society I've ever seen in my life. Look at these results. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think you get the picture. And remember, this is one of 14 products that we have at Jeunesse. One of 14 products. This product just simply opens the door. This product is simply the easy conversation starter. This product is the one that you can simply send someone a 2-minute text message and they see the results. So with that being said, let's continue and talk about how you can actually make money inside of Jeunesse. Now, inside of Jeunesse, if you want to become a distributor inside of Jeunesse, I'm going to talk to you about how you can become a distributor. If you want to become a customer inside of Jeunesse, you can simply get with the person who put you on this webinar. As a matter of fact, you can probably click the link below this webinar right now and join them as a customer and or a rep right now if you choose. But for those of you that want to become a distributor, pay close attention. And once I'm done, I want you to click that little purple link under that says join the Jeunesse family. 6 different ways we get paid. Let's walk you through those 6. The first way would be retail profit. Someone purchases from your website from a retail situation. They buy a bottle of serum for $134.95 in this particular example. Your wholesale cost is $83.95. So in this example, you would make $51 in profit. Jeunesse would ship the product to your customer. You're going to make the difference between the wholesale and the retail. No matter which product they purchase, any of the 14 products, you're going to make the difference between the wholesale and the retail, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the first way, retail profit. The second way we get paid is with our Get To and It's Paid For You program. Get To and It's Paid For You. You simply go out and gather 2 preferred customers. 2. Do you know at least 2 people who have a face? Now, if you don't know at least 2 people who have a face, I'm going to pause for 5 seconds for a quick commercial break and allow you to hop off the webinar and maybe catch the latest Empire show. Still here, nobody left. Awesome. You go out and get 2 preferred customers. For every 2 preferred customers you get, you're going to get a bottle of serum and a $50 bonus. Another 2, free product, $50 bonus. Another 2, free product and a $50 bonus. Do you know at least 2 people who have a face? The next way we get paid, ladies and gentlemen, is with our enrollment levels. You have 4 different ways that you can become a distributor inside of Jeunesse. 4 different ways that you can become a distributor inside of Jeunesse. You can become a preferred customer or a retail customer by simply going to the person's website that put you on this webinar and purchasing the products. If you want to become a distributor, you're going to pay a $49 basic distributor fee. And then you're going to choose what package that you want to come in at, whether it's the $199 package, whether it's the $499 package, whether it's our $749 package, or whether it's our $1,049 package. Now, the difference between these four packages is going to be the amount of product that you are starting your business off with on day number one. So the amount of product that you have for yourself, the amount of product that you can be able to sample out. And I have this philosophy of you've never really seen a McDonald's open with 1 quarter pounder. And if you did see a McDonald's open with 1 quarter pounder, it was only open for about 15 seconds. So this is the difference between whatever amount of product that you have when you are launching your business from the comfort of your home. Feel free to get with the person who put you on this webinar to make sure that you choose the right package. The bigger, the better. But you got 4 different options. The next way we get paid. Oh, you wanted to know how you got paid off of that? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You're going to get paid anywhere from a $25 fast start bonus and upwards of a $200 fast start bonus, depending upon which level someone joins at when based upon them choosing their product package. Next way we get paid is with our binary program. Inside of Jeunesse, we're building 2 teams, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to go out and build 5 teams. You don't have to go out and build 15 teams. You don't have to go out and build 12 teams. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to build 2 teams, a left team and a right team. I asked you earlier, do you know at least 2 people who have a face? Great. You can participate in our preferred customer program, right, and get your product for free and make some money at the same time. Do you know at least 2 people who want to make some money from the comfort of their home? You put Johnny on the left and you put Mary on the right. Now, some people call it a strong leg and a weak leg. Some people call it a left leg and a right leg. I like to call it a checking account and a savings account. So what do I mean by a checking account and a savings account? When you accumulate 300 points in your checking account and 600 points in your savings account, or vice versa, whenever you accumulate 300 points on one side of business and 600 points on the other side of business, this triggers a $35 cycle bonus. Now, each product package, remember, has a point value attached to it. Each product someone purchases has a point value attached to it. It doesn't matter if those product sales come directly from you or from the person that introduced you to Jeunesse that happened to place some customers or distributors under you. This is the reason why you probably want to be clicking that join the Jeunesse family button now, because there's hundreds of other people that are looking at this webinar, and you can either have the opportunity to have people above you or below you based on procrastination. Now, some of you might be saying, okay, Cedrick, with $35, I didn't get on a webinar for $35, and nor am I conducting it for $35. See, you can cycle up to 750 times per week, which is the equivalent of $26,250 per week that you can make in this portion of the comp plan alone. That's just this portion of the comp plan. Now, if that doesn't get you excited, your wood is wet. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, 26 grand a week, Cedrick, that's what the big boys make. That's if you got 10 million people that you could bring over, or you got a big, gigantic list, or you've done network marketing 15 times. Okay, maybe you think that way. Maybe you didn't eat a bowl of optimism with your Frosted Flakes this morning. So let's assume that you didn't. So feel free to fail this equation by 90%. Only get 10% of this equation correct, and you still make $2,625 a week, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad for failing something by 90%. Feel free to go get your driver's license renewed and fail the test by 90%. I promise you, you will not get your driver's license. Now, my favorite way to get paid is the 7-level check match. The 7-level check match. This is a 7-level generational up to 75% check match, ladies and gentlemen, unheard of inside of the network marketing industry. Now, what does that mean to you in English? Well, first of all, you go out and you enroll a rock star like Ageless, right? You go out and you enroll Ageless, and Ageless goes out and makes $10,000 in a month. Okay, you would make up to 30% of that, or up to $3,000 a month in a check match, because you went out and enrolled Ageless And Elias is out there gathering customers and gathering new distributors. Now, let's say my man Elias goes out and he enrolls Natalie. Natalie makes $10,000 in a month. You would make 15% of that, or $1,500 a month, in a check match. Natalie goes out and enrolls my man Peter. Peter makes $10,000 in a month. You would make 10% of that, or $1,000 a month, in a check match. Now, you might not even know Peter. Don't you love you some Peter, though? You're sending Peter Hallmark cards and chocolates, checking on him all the time. And this goes down 7 levels, ladies and gentlemen. Up to 30% on level number 1, 15% level number 2, 10% on level number 3, 5% on level number 4 through 7. And just by simply going out and gathering 10 customers in a month, you could take that 20% to that 30%. How cool is that? One of the most premier positions inside of Jeunesse is the position called Diamond. At this level, ladies and gentlemen, you are overriding the entire company of Jeunesse, where Jeunesse takes 3% of the entire commissionable volume of the company, and they put it inside of a pool. All of the diamonds and above split this pool. There's well over 100 plus of us right now that are splitting this pool. This is an additional 6-figure a year income on top of your regular income. The diamonds inside of our company enjoy a phenomenal lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm here to tell you, yes, your results may vary inside of this business. You are going to get out of this business what you put into it. Just like in anything in life, this is not a lottery ticket. There is no pie in the sky. But if you go out and you work hard and you bust your butt, you can see some things in life, ladies and gentlemen, that you never knew were possible. Not to mention, we make great money, but on top of that, Jeunesse is always doing phenomenal trips. We've got a Mediterranean cruise that's coming up for our distributors here from May the 8th through from May the 1st through May the 8th that you can qualify and win for. We just recently came off of an excursion in Mexico, Cozumel, Mexico, at the Dreams Resort in Cozumel, Mexico for a week, all expenses paid. A month prior to that, we were on a all expenses paid cruise to Tahiti and Bora Bora, and the company is constantly putting out prizes and contests for people to go out there and win and really truly enjoy their Jeunesse family and help build their team globally around the world and have fun at the same time. But not only is Jeunesse changing lives from a product standpoint, ladies and gentlemen, we have our Jeunesse Kids Foundation. With our Jeunesse Kids Foundation, we're feeding kids all over the world, helping dig wells, helping with schools, helping with education. We just recently donated over $500,000 to the Free the Kids program, literally just a couple of weeks ago in Singapore at our Singapore Expo event with close to 20,000 people there. So not only is Jeunesse about helping people change their life financially, ladies and gentlemen, and on the inside of their body as well as the outside of your body, but we have that soul. We have that soul as a company that we're here to help people around the world. And Wendy and Randy, they bleed this. They truly bleed this. So in closing, you know, I want to tell you a quick story in closing. As you know, you have the opportunity currently right now to join Jeunesse. You know, you have the opportunity to have the tale of the person of 2 years. The tale of 2 years. What is the tale of 2 years? Well, in 2 years, there's those people that say, I wish I did do that. I wish I did do that. I wish I would have took action. I wish I would have took it seriously. I wish I didn't procrastinate. I wish I would have made a decision when I had the chance. I wish I would have not listened to Johnny and Jerry and broke Lucy. You know, the tale of 2 years. There's people that are going to say that. Then on the other side, there's going to be those people that are going to say, I'm glad I did. You see, you can either be one of the people that say, I wish I did, or you can choose to be one of those people that say, I'm glad I did. I promise you, you want to be one of those people that say, I'm glad I did. But let me tell you a quick story about some of the people that still saying they wish they did. And the reason why I like to tell this story, ladies and gentlemen, because it's a story that I think that a lot of people can attest to, simply because it happened so recently. The story kind of goes a little bit like this. There was a guy that a lot of people thought that was crazy, that said that I'm going to put a computer in your pocket and I'm going to change the way you communicate around the world. His name was Steve Jobs. And in 2007-ish, he said, I'm going to release a phone called the iPhone that's going to change the world. Now, some people thought he was nutty as a fruitcake. You know, I remember people saying, Cedrick, what are you talking about? You know, I did this major conference call. I had almost 1,000 people on this conference call, my friends, my family, my team members. And I'm telling them, look, I'm not a financial advisor. Okay. I'm not a stockbroker. I don't play one on television. But I will tell you that I lost a lot of money on Google. And I'm not going to let the same exact thing happen with Apple. So I'm just going to tell y'all, if I were you, I would take the money out of your 401k that's already turned into a 23k. I would take the money that you're hiding under your mattress from your wife, that money that you got in your savings account that's collecting 0.0001% interest, and invest in the Apple. Now, some people told me I was nutty as a fruitcake, and some people said you might be on something. And Apple stock was at a little over $60 a share. Some people thought it was a joke. Now, Steve Jobs released the phone. What happened? You know people that stood outside for 2 days to be the very first person to get an Apple iPhone. You know people that didn't even pay their rent, but they were the first one with an Apple iPhone. You know people that didn't pay their car note, but they could track their car being repossessed going down the street on an Apple iPhone app. Changed the world. They didn't have money to pay the rent. They didn't have money to pay you the money they owed you. They didn't have money to do this, to do that, but they had the money to go out and get a new Apple iPhone. Now, isn't that interesting? But that wasn't enough. Steve said, oh, they love this. We need to continue this process. Why don't we do this? Why don't we add an S on the end? They love it when ladies tell them what to do. I mean, I get into my navigation, or I get into my car, my navigation system is in a woman's voice, and she's telling me what to do. She's so soft and sexy, telling me to turn left and turn right. I get home and my fiance is telling me what to do all the time. Why not have a lady on the phone named Siri telling you what to do? Hey, Siri, should I join Jeunesse? How can I help you, Cedrick? Yes, you should join Jeunesse. Ask her. Voila, they release Siri and everybody goes and buys the phone all over again. There was nothing wrong with the first phone. But that wasn't enough. They launched a couple of little extra gigabyte versions in the middle. And then they said, you know, let's do it again. They just like buying these phones. Let's do it again, right? Let's do it again. And why don't we make it thinner? Let's put a better camera on it. And let's call it the Apple iPhone 5. And let's upset them for 45 minutes. Well, what do you mean upset them, Sid? Let's make them go buy new cigarette adapters and new wall jacks and new iPod adapters. Like we don't have enough money that we can't make the plug the same size as the old phone. Yeah, you remember, you were upset for about 45 minutes, but you still paid another $500 for that phone. But that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. The Note 3 comes out, the next big thing. Everybody going out and buying the new Note 3, Note 4, big, gigantic, big face phone. I remember getting that phone, and a lot of my friends were cracking on me and joking, saying, Cedrick, what do you got, an iPod attached to your face? Oh, what is that? Then Apple said, oh, they want it bigger? They want it bigger? Give it to them. Let's launch the Apple iPhone 6. Yeah. Now, some of y'all might be thinking, well, Cedrick, what in the world does that have to do with Jeunesse? Pretty simple. Some of y'all are looking at this webinar right now, and you have an Apple iPhone. And I'm willing to bet that if you do have an Apple iPhone right now, that it probably is not the very first Apple iPhone that was released 7-8 years ago. It's probably the third or fourth one. If you're like most people, you have 4 or 5 Apple iPhones in your sock drawer right now. If you have kids, Lord knows you probably have 10 of them right now. Why do I bring this up? Well, if you were willing to invest $500 into a telephone, and you got about $2,000 worth of it sitting in your sock drawer right now, and you are willing to invest in a company that's already the richest company in the entire United States of America with more money than the government. If you're willing to invest that in the phone, and there was nothing wrong with the first one that you had, the least you can do is invest in yourself. The least you can do is invest in yourself. If you want to invest in yourself, ladies and gentlemen, and rock and roll with this team called Team Takeover, what you want to do is click the link below this webinar right now. Click the link below this webinar right now that says join the Jeunesse family, and allow me to be the very first person to welcome you to Jeunesse Global and Team Takeover, where you get to enjoy phenomenal marketing tools just like the one that you're on right now, that are exclusive to our team and our team only, where you get access to different capture pages and different funnel systems and different hangout links that you have access, that you are clicking right now, that you're going to be able to have for yourself, and be able to leverage a team that understands that you're in business for yourself, but you're definitely not in business by yourself. So with that being said, my name is Cedrick Harris, signing off in the flip-flop state that we call Florida. God bless you all, and thank you so much for hanging out on this hangout. We know you could have been anywhere in the world, and you chose to spend this time with us, and we truly, truly are humbled by that. So with that being said, go ahead and click that little purple link below. I like to call it the love button, and join our team. And I'm going to end this webinar as I end all the rest of them. There's only 3 types of people on the planet. 3. Count them. 1, 2, 3. The type of people that make things happen, the type of people that watch things happen, and the type of people that have been on this webinar for the past 50 minutes that are wondering what happened. I'm going to give you the opportunity to figure out which one you are today. God bless you all, and I look forward to seeing you at the bank.